Kanto, the lion, was the king of the jungle. All the animals feared him. Kanto, the lion, was the king of the savannah. He was big, strong, and fearless. One hot afternoon, he smelled something sweet. It was honey. Lion saw a beehive hanging from a tree. He wanted to taste the honey, so he jumped up and hit the hive with his paw. Kanto licked his lips. This will be a tasty treat. A small bee flew out and stung his nose. Kanto roared in pain. Kanto roared. He shook his head and swatted at his nose, but the trouble was just beginning. The whole hive came alive with a loud buzzing sound. But then, thousands of bees came out of the hive. Kanto tried to fight them, but the bees were too many. They were angry. They started stinging Kanto all over. They stung his face, his ears, and even his tail. He roared in pain, shaking his body, but the bees would not stop. Ran as fast as he could. The bees followed him. He jumped into a river to escape. When he finally lifted his head, the bees were gone. But he was wet, covered in mud, and his face was swollen from the stings. When he came out, his nose was big and swollen. A group of monkeys sitting in a tree above him burst into laughter. The bees defeated the king of the jungle, another one joked. Kanto growled at them, but he was too tired and embarrassed to do anything. He groaned and dragged himself onto the riverbank. His golden mane was wet and dirty. Kanto felt very embarrassed. From that day, he never went near a beehive again. He learned an important lesson sometimes. Even the smallest creatures can teach the biggest ones a lesson. He learned a valuable lesson. Strength and power are useless against a determined and united enemy. And the bees, they continued their work, protecting their home, never worrying about the lion again.